I think that subconsciously we think we're the ones that are doing it when it's truly God saying, no, you go plant the seed. And just like a farmer, which you don't even really think about, when you hear the words plant a seed, you don't think, bro, a farmer could plant a seed all he wants, but if the rain don't rain
Yeah.
and the soil is not going to do its job,
Yeah.
there's nothing there.
Amen.
So have you ever been preaching to somebody and you could see in their eyes, they get lit up because you hit something that they're like, how did you even know this about me?
Yeah.
When I watched you talk about this the first time, you said that he was speaking to you as if he already knew you. I truly, with my heart, I would love to discuss this with you. I don't see that man. I think that was a vessel. I think that the glory of God poured onto him
Absolutely.
to come to the car. I think that's why he was shocked when you said, yeah. He was like, oh, okay, dang, I didn't know. But his spirit's like, yeah, that's why we got that black beans ready.
Yeah.
And this is why you're going to ask him these two questions that are going to throw him completely off.
I used to think that sin was an action, essentially, but he was saying it as if sin was an identity. So he told me it was two things. He said, for example, Johnny, you're Chinese. You didn't choose to be Chinese, born that way. He kind of made a joke, he's like, if you eat orange chicken or if you watch kung fu movies, does that make you more or less Chinese? And I said, no, what the heck is this guy talking about?
He's a little racist, but
yeah,
okay,
right? I'm like, what's going on here, right? And so, whether you eat Asian food or act Asian Chinese, you're still Chinese no matter what. And it's because it's inherited. So your father was Chinese, his father. Then he busted out Romans chapter 5, verse 12, which tells us through one man, Adam, sin entered the world and death, right? So it was inherited unto us. And he was explaining a little bit about Cain and how Cain was a murderer. No one taught him how to murder. No one taught him covetous and envy in his heart, but he produced that. So he said, you're normal. That's the first time I ever heard like you sinning, doing all those evil things was normal. And I was like, what? My CDC number, I'm known by my California Department of Correction number, my YA number, Youth Authority number. So people are always telling me that you have issues, you're mental, it's over for you, you're gonna burn in hell. I've had chaplains tell me that in prison, and because I was Muslim, so like for 3 years in prison, so I would super debate. And Jesus did this, he's a prophet, you guys are wrong, blah, blah. So, pastor was telling me that sin is not an action, it's an identity. You're born that way. The second thing is John 16 verse 9 tells us that sin is unbelief, meaning what you think affects the way you feel, and the way you feel affects behavior. He said, Johnny, you didn't know that. So when you're lustful or when you want to rob somebody, you're trying to fix the behavior, but it's already bled through your mind and your heart, basically. So if you stop it at the root, which is the thought process, that's when you actually can stop it from manifesting into behavior. He's like, so you're trying to, like take care of your own life. You're an imperfect person trying to produce perfection by yourself. And that's why you keep living happy, sad,